Well, hello there. This is May's Design Corner, and I am coming to you today for Tablescape Tuesday. First, I would like to apologize because I'm late. And then, second, I made the wrong setup for Tablescape Tuesday. It's supposed to be my favorite fruit, and I put something else. So I decided to come on and make another video on the with the right subject. Now, I have to say this. You must pray for others. Because when you pray for others, you will receive a blessing for yourself. Now, this was an open collaboration. It was hosted by the Great Life DIY Home Decor, and its date was July the 29th at 6 p.m. And the theme was my favorite fruit, but I made another video, and I want to apologize for that. But now I got my favorite fruit. I'm going to remind you one more time to pray for others, and we're going to go look at what I have made for my favorite fruit. Okay, now what I did for my favorite fruit was apples. Apples is one of my favorite fruits. And you know why? Because apple a day will keep the doctor away. Oh, yes. And I love that saying because I feel truly that an apple is an all-natural fruit. You can't beat eating apples. And I have sliced apples every morning with my breakfast. So I'm going to go and show you how I set everything up for you to take a look at how I have my favorite fruit all set out. And Anna, again, I would like to apologize. I made the wrong one, but I'm coming back. I'm late, but I'm coming back with the right one. My favorite fruit for Tablescape Tuesday. And y'all know I wasn't going to miss Tablescape Tuesday because you know I love me some Tablescape Tuesday. Okay, let me go and show you what I have done. My favorite fruit. I have my faux cake here, candy apple cake. This is a candy apple cake, my favorite fruit. I have my apple sugar dish there. I have my apple creamer right there. And on this side, I have my chocolate and red faux cake with flowers right here, my decor. And in this plate here, I have my favorite. One of my favorite fruits is my apple because, like I said, I eat sliced apples every morning with my breakfast. And this is my fruited plate. I hauled these plates from the dollar. No, I didn't. I hauled these plates from a thrift store. And it says Tuscan Harvest salad plate. So I put my apple, and you see there's an apple in there. And that looks like some more apples and pears and rainier cherries, I call them, strawberries, blueberries. So this is my harvest fruited plate. And I'm going to place it right back there. And I'm going to put my apples right back on it. I love apples, y'all. And you see in the back, I have an apple pie sign. I hauled that sign 2 years ago from the Dollar Tree. It has a good recipe on it, but you know I ad-lib my recipes. I make them the way I want to. And of course, I'm going to have This Is God's World. This is God's world. We got to recognize that no matter what people doing, this is God's world. He's going to have the last say. And down here, I'm going to go down again and let you see my place settings for my favorite fruit, which is my apples. Now, on my place setting here, I have my napkin here, and I have another harvest fruit plate that I hauled from a thrift store. I love these plates. They are so beautiful. And then I'm using a regular Fiesta plate here for a charger. And then I have my red homemade charger here. You know, I told you I made a lot of these in different colors, and see, it's just a baseboard from the Dollar Tree, and I just put the flower petals on that. And then I have a coordinating napkin down here. See this napkin right here to match the other napkin over there. So I'm going to reset this. There you go. And this is my glass that I made. It's a regular glass, but what I did was took some dots that I hauled from the Dollar Tree and put on there. No, wait, no, this is not the dots that I put. I had, one of those little sponge brushes that you get from the Dollar Tree that's round, and what I did was hit circles on it. There you go. And you can tell it's old because some of the paint is coming off. But I made this quite some time ago. And inside this, I have me a couple of apples. I have a knife and a spoon. Goo, because let me tell you, have you ever cut an apple in half and scraped it with the spoon? Yum, yum, yum. We used to eat apples like that too, especially around Christmas time. Cut that apple in half and scrape it with the spoon. And you talking about a spoonful of deliciousness. Yes, you have it. And it's the same thing on this side. Same setup on this side. And in the middle, I have my apples right here with a harvest of fruit plate there as well. I love apples, y'all. I really do. As I stated, I have apples every morning, slice them every morning with my breakfast. I would like to thank Honor of the Grace Life DIY Home and Decor for having this beautiful collab. I do want to apologize once again for being so late, but I just want to make sure I'm doing things right. If you can't do it right, just don't do it at all. All right, this is May's Design Corner saying thank you, Anna, and thank you other content creators for coming and looking at my video even though it's late. I really do appreciate everything that everyone do. I appreciate you subscribing, and I appreciate you for knowing that prayer changes things. Don't forget to stay connected to God, because if we don't stay connected to God, Lord, we will lose out. This is May's Design Corner saying, an apple a day, keep the doctor away. Adieu.